Well, after a draw on the opening day of the season, we have gone on to win every game since then, and we're very, very comfortable in the league. We're already through to the third round of the Capital One, not the Capital One Cup anymore, Joe. It was that about 3 years ago. It's been the EFL Cup and now the Carabao Cup. So we're through to the third round of the Carabao Cup now, and we've also got our first match in the Checkatrade Trophy. I better go and put my teeth in before we get into this episode. Goodness me. Hey guys, welcome back to some more Football Manager 2018 and part 2 of the Rovers Return. And today we have two matches, one in the league against McDonald's and then one against Stoke. Under 23s in the Checkatrade Trophy. I've put my teeth in now, so we're all good. Yeah, thank you for all of the kind words on episode 1. Reaction was really good. The views were good on it as well. I've still yet to think of a schedule for this. I'm going to try and fit it in twice a week at 8 o'clock and maybe doing some changes to the Journeyman, but I haven't really thought that far ahead yet. So we're going to go for that for now, 2 times a week, whatever day today is, and then probably Thursday as well. So maybe Monday, Thursday. I'm just plucking that out of thin air. Haven't got a clue, to be honest with you. So, yeah, thank you for all of the support on that. And we have done very well since the last episode. As you can see, we've won 4 in the row. We beat Grimsby in the Carabao Cup first round. Danny Graham with a hat-trick there. We then beat Doncaster 6-3. Dominic Samuel getting 2. Harry Chapman and Danny Graham also scoring there. I feel like that hasn't actually shown all of the scorers, but we can see Antonsen and Downing scored as well. We then beat Bradford City 3-1 with Dominic Samuel, Danny Graham and Paul Downing scoring there. And then we beat Derby County most recently 2-1 with 2 very late goals. As you can see, we were 1-0 down going into the 90th minute, and we scored a 91st and 94th minute goal to beat Derby County 2-1 and go through to the next round of the Carabao Cup, where we'll play McDonald's. So a good chance to progress quite far into the Carabao Cup and hopefully have a bit of a cup run. Dynamics is looking very good at the moment, which is all you can ask for, and we are still playing this very silly formation. I did try and get the Coronation Street theme for an intro for this, but looking at the copyright laws, I would probably get into a little bit of trouble with that, so I don't want to. I will keep looking into it and maybe trying to get the Coronation Street theme into this, because I think it would be funny. But if any of you guys know how to get around copyright on YouTube, then let me know and I'll try and do that. But this is the team that we're going to go for today. We've got Raya in goal, we've got Caddis, Ward, Mulgrew and Hart in defence. We've then got Corey Evans starting behind Whittingham. And then Chapman on the left and Elliot Bennett starting right of Danny Graham and Dominic Samuel up top. So here we go, let's get into it. MK Dons today, they are in 8th place. Hopefully we'll be able to get a good victory against them and extend our unbeaten start to managing Blackburn Rovers and hopefully take over top spot in the league, because that is what we're expected to do. A few years we're asking down in the comments about where am I expected to finish. You also asked about certain players, where they are. Dak was injured in the last episode. This has taken a long time to load. I don't really know why that is. Hopefully it didn't glitch too much. I'm just trying to work out whether there was any issue with the recording there. I don't think there was, so we'll just stick with it. Why not? So a big apologies if there was any lag there. Anyway, let's get into the match. Come on Blackburn, let's get a win in episode 2 and let's get off to the perfect start as manager. I couldn't have really asked for more at this stage, but Oxford are currently the early leaders, but hopefully we can turn that around. Here's Whittingham into the middle and it's Corey Evans with the first goal. It's 1-0 and what a start that is. Couldn't have asked for better there, and we have moved up to first position according to that little feed thing. A lovely header there. Whittingham with a beautifully whipped cross there, and 1-0. I don't know where Dak is. Somebody remembered Ben Gladwin from my Journeyman series. and I remember doing it. I didn't remember it was Gladwin, but somebody played really, really poorly. I think I warned them for a poor performance, and then they moaned, and I just went, get out of my club. And somebody was reminiscing about that. Corey Evans has just scored an absolute belter there. 2-0, and we are playing some really, really attractive football here. Danny Graham with a wonderful pass, and Corey Evans, what a shot, what a goal. It's 2-0 within 30 minutes, and we are looking incredibly good. I really enjoyed playing in between episodes in this save as well, so expect quite a few matches to be played in between episodes typically, because I'm just really enjoying playing the game, and it's nice to do, because I keep the episodes quite close together with the Journeyman. I can obviously do something a little bit different with this because it's out a little less regularly, so I nearly said I wasn't happy there. Mulgrew's going to come off. We're going to put Derek Williams there instead, and kick off for the second half. 2-0 up. Ewood Park is absolutely rocking, and no, we can be pretty happy. Be pretty happy indeed. But yeah, we've got some cracking performances out of people so far. Here's Gilby. Gilby on the ball now to Agard. Now to Gilby. Agard. Sow. Agard. Good save by Raya there. Brilliant stuff. And he gets it away now to Chapman. But here's Agard. Now to Sow. Bennett cuts it out. Bennett to Whittingham now. Whittingham boots it forward to Danny Graham. Now here's Whittingham again. Forward towards Samuel. Sow. Here's Gilby. Now Ugbo. Ugbo on the ball. Sow. It's Agard. It's over the bar. And after all of that, I think it was actually offside. So, oh dear. Our old stomping ground, Fleetwood 2-0 down. Dominic Samuel's going to come off for Marcus Antonsen, and we're also going to bring off Harry Chapman and put on Ben Gladwin on this left-hand side as an inverted winger. And we'll stick with that. Good stuff. Good stuff. Coming up to 70 minutes now. And I'll tell you what, we're not doing badly. Whittingham to Ward. Here's Gilby now. On the counter-attack for MK Dons here. Paulett now to Sow. This is a chance. Good save. Really good save there. Good solid stuff. I don't think we've made any signings since the last episode, but I will check in between matches whether we did. I don't think we did. Here's Williams. Forward to Bennett now. Can he get it forward? Here's Antonsen. Antonsen now to Bennett, but couldn't quite get there. 75 minutes gone. Closing in on another victory this season, which is really, really good. It would be nice to try and maybe do an invincible season this year, but obviously it's a long way to go until then, and it would be a very, very difficult thing to do. But we will try, and we still haven't been beaten yet, so the possibility is still there. The dream is still there, if you like. And yeah, we're closing in on added time now. Here's that was forward to Graham, but couldn't quite get his head on it. That's Ebanks Landell. He's currently part of our Ipswich side in the Journeyman. Here's Bennett, Caddis, Ward, Whittingham, Williams gets it forward. Here's Gladwin. Now Antonsen. Gladwin gets it wide to Bennett now. Bennett, can he get it forward? He certainly can. Here's Caddis now. Caddis into the middle, it's Antonsen, and it's 3-0. Marcus Antonsen with his third goal of the season, and a wonderful looping cross by Mr. Paul Caddis on that right-hand side. And what a wonderful header from Antonsen, and 3-0. Pretty damn good, isn't it? Pretty damn good how things are going at the moment. We're closing in on full time, and I think the ref's going to blow very soon. Sow. Gilby shoots over the bar, and surely that is going to be full time. It certainly is. Full time, 3-0. We can be very, very pleased with that, and we can hopefully take it into the Stoke under-23s game. I think that's going to be a little bit tougher. Right guys, here we are for the Checkatrade trophy match. We are making a few changes to the side simply because of fitness and stuff. And Bradley Dack is back, and he's going to be playing in the centre of midfield. Richie Smallwood comes in as well instead of Corey Evans. And we've also went for Derek Williams and Paul Downing in defence instead of Mulgrew, who picked up a little bit of a knock. And who else was it? Hart, who was at left back, of course, and he looks very, very tired. So I think I'm also going to put Antonsen up top. And we'll see how that works. So let's get into it. I'm looking forward to this. Stoke under-23s. We'll see who's in that under-23 side. So we've got Stephen Ireland in there. Is that Glenn? Yeah, Glenn Johnson. Peter Crouch is in there. Zuma. Surely he's on loan, but why is he in the reserves? Interesting. And Lee Grant in goal. So it's going to be a tough game. You know, there's a lot of Premier League regulars in there, if you like, or at least people who've played in the Premier League. I think Crouch is going to be a nuisance up top. So, yeah, I mean, luckily a few of them are injured. That's a penalty early on, straight away. A ball lumped forward towards Chapman, and it is a penalty. Number 16, I think that might be Antonsen. No, it's Caddis stepping up and puts it in the back of the net. Top right corner, it's 1-0. And Paul Caddis with his first goal of the season, and we are 1-0 up here. And that was a wonderful penalty, it has to be said. And 1-0 within 5 minutes. That's what we're talking about. I don't know why Glenn Johnson is playing right midfield. That is a rather odd one. Here's Stephen Ireland, Bradley Dack now. Ooh, Caddis gets it forward towards Graham. Glenn Johnson. Now to Ireland. Johnson. That's forward. Campbell gets in there. And that should have been a lot better, but I don't know what the keeper was doing, to be perfectly honest with you. It was a good ball forward by Glenge, though, and it was dangerous enough. Campbell got there first. Raya should have got there first, but he didn't, and it's 1-1 within a few minutes. But look at the attendance. The stands were virtually empty. That is awful. And I think the Checkatrade Trophy is definitely not a well-attended tournament, and you know, we'd be quite happy to win it. I think anybody would be. You know, it's silverware at the end of the day. Oh, Elliot Ward's injured. Gonna have to bring... Oh, what's happened there? I really don't know what happened there. We'll bring Mulgrew in. We'll swap them two round and play him as that. Yeah, that's fine for now. Danny Graham's injured as well. That's really worrying. 2 injuries, and it's just the fixture congestion. You know, you're going to pick up those little niggles all the time, aren't you? So that's football. We'll bring off Danny Graham and bring on Dominic Samuel instead. And hopefully we can turn this round and pick up the W, if you like, in the second half. But I'm just hoping that none of our big players get injured. You know, Danny Graham is a big player, but didn't get injured that badly. Here's Chapman now. Williams into the middle. It's Samuel Antonsen puts it into the back of the net, and it's 2-1. Marcus Antonsen with his 4th goal of the season. He's certainly looking like a good player. I don't think he's quite going to score the 57 that he did for me on Football Manager Mobile, but you never ever know. Dominic Samuel with a nice header down, but as you can see, just absolutely dead the stands, which is, you know, not very nice, I guess, for these players who have to turn up and put in a performance, and, you know, they're not playing in front of anybody. Here's Raya, gets it forward. Samuel now. Samuel to Dack. Dack now to Samuel. Oh, trying to get it wide here. Smallwood to Bennett. To Samuel off the bar. Chapman puts it in the back of the net. It's 3-1 now. And Harry Chapman with the goal. And we are looking good. We're beating Stoke City 3-1 It is the under-23 side, but there is a few decent players in there. Obviously, Peter Crouch probably being the main name there. And what did you see that celebration there? That was fantastic from him. A little somersault. It looked like Obafemi Martins for a minute there. Here's Caddis. Now to Bennett. Bennett on the ball, gets it forward towards Samuel. It's Antonsen over the bar. Should have scored. Most definitely should have scored. 25 minutes to go here before we've hopefully won the first game of the group, and then the other team's a League One side, so that's going to be interesting. Down and Wadlington gets it forward towards Pemberton. It's not over this match yet. It's certainly not over, especially if Montero can score, and he has done. Oh, is that Jefferson Montero? Is that his name? The former Swansea guy? I mean, where on earth was Caddis and co? That was really poor defending. No, it wasn't. I think it's Jonathan Montero, isn't it? Not sure. Tiago Montero, we'll go with that. 3-2. Raya comes out to collect. 15 seconds to go here. 10. Samuel, he's fouled. I think he's just going to blow the whistle low. No, he's going to give him a chance. Here's Mulgrew. Oh, that was harsh. That was harsh. Letting him run up and then blowing the whistle. That was horrible from the referee. How dare you do that? But we have won. We won 3-2. We've gone through. And, well, not through, but we've won the first game of the groups, and I think we can be really pleased with that. And if you have enjoyed this episode, make sure you hit that like button down below. It really, really does help out the channel. I can't stress that enough, especially with series like this, where other YouTubers will definitely be doing Blackburn somewhere along the line. It helps us get found, and, you know, it only takes you a couple of seconds. So if you have enjoyed, do hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you would like to see more for daily FM18 content, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.